Following is a presentation of Retro Sports Network, home of the champions of the past, present, and or future. Well, a good Friday afternoon to you if you're watching live on Twitch or wherever I bother to post this on YouTube. My name is Ron Juckett, and today on the program, we have the Red Sox and the Yankees for you from July 3rd, an evening. Maybe there's fireworks after the game. Who knows? It's a good pitching matchup. It's Dennis Eckersley looking to go 8-7 on the year against Eddie Figueroa, as the Yankees are 47-31. The Red Sox, man, they are struggling. They're 39-37 as they play their 77th game of the year. The Red Sox are 7.5 games behind Baltimore. The Yankees are a game and a half behind Baltimore. And the Yankees look remarkably healthy. Well, reasonably slow. They get Mickey Rivers back, and they have Figueroa on the mound, and he should be able to go maybe the distance. It is a warm, rainy night at Fenway Park. 80 degrees, winds blowing in from 7 in left center field. And as I said, it is a rain. The Red Sox are healthy, but in the 6 times that they have played the Yankees, they've only won once. They have 9 more chances at the Yankees, and they got swept by Baltimore over the weekend, which is not a good thing if you're a Red Sox fan. So the Yankees and Sox next, right here on Retro Sports Network. As Retro Sports Network presents the best and brightest of Major League Baseball's 1978 replay from Fenway Park in Boston. It's the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by DigitalDice.com, the best podcast on the web for your sports simulation and replay needs. Find us today at Spreaker, Spotify, iTunes, and wherever else fine podcasts are listed. So as Dennis Eckersley takes his warm-up tosses, we say hello to you. Eck 7-7 on the year with an ERA of 3.29. He actually has pitched better than his real-life numbers. This is start number 17 for him. He has pitched against the Yankees twice and has the only win against New York. In 18 innings, he's allowed 16 hits. 6 runs, 5 earned. He has walked 4 and struck out 4. And his last time out was indeed that win against the Yankees. 9 innings, 5 hits, 1 run. It was earned. He walked 2 and struck out 2. Hello, Big Clue and Appachatter. So in 126 innings, he's allowed 112 hits. 17 homers. He's given up 55 runs. Yep, 17 homers already. And 46 of those earned. He's walked 34 and struck out 62. And he has thrown a complete game every time out did that entire month of June. So all 5 June starts and the last 2 in May. So he has gone the distance his last 7 times out. He's a fastball pitcher at 89. And gives up both the high fly ball and the ground ball. Upload the show. How you doing, Robbie? So here are the Red Sox defensively. Yastrzemski is in left. He's a 9-6. Fred Lynn is in center. He is a 10-6. Dwight Evans is in right. I believe he's a 10-8. Jack Brohammer at third. He's a 5. Defensively, Rick Burleson a 9 at short. Jerry Remy is 6 at second. George Scott a 9 at first. Carlton Fisk an 8-7 behind the plate. And Dennis Eckersley is an 8 on the mound. Let's boo, Lorenzo. Boo. Here's the lineup for the Yankees. Mickey Rivers is in center field. He'll lead it off. Craig Nettles will bat second and play third. Thurman Munson behind the plate. He'll catch. Chris Chambliss at first will bat cleanup. That's a surprise. Lou Piniella will bat fifth and play left field. Reggie Jackson is the DH batting sixth. Gary Thomason is in right. Interesting choice there. Willie Randolph still hurt. Damaso Garcia is at second batting eighth, and Fred Stanley in for Bucky Dent at short. So there you go. Rivers steps in at 322, 4 homers and 22 RBI. So what do you think of the basketball game, Lorenzo? Eckersley deals, and there's a fly ball to right. Evans moves over. That's off the wall. Rivers is going for 3. The throw to third to Brohammer, not in time. Please continue to jinx the Yankees, Lorenzo. So Rivers starts the game with a triple. And now bring up Greg Nettles at 348. 16 homers and 55 RBI. Pitch to Nettles. Struck him out. Got him on an 0-2 fastball, 1 away. For Munson at 272. 2 homers and 42 RBI. Pitch from Eckersley. There's a ground ball to Remy. They'll take the sure out at first, and that is the second out. Andrew Rothman watched Fiskett Evans play in the minor leagues. The Red Sox AAA team from 68 to 72 was in Louisville. And then they moved to Rhode Island in Pawtucket. And in 2021, I think they moved to Worcester. A little clunky, but okay. And Appichatter is enjoying the action PC basketball. 2 out for Chambliss. At 261, 5 homers and 43 RBI. And it helps if I don't click on other things. Pitch to Chambliss. There's a ground ball to first. Scott takes to the bag himself for the out. So that'll do for the Yankees. They get a run on a hit and no errors. Half an inning in the books. Yankees won. Here come the Sox. Surprisingly, Ed Figueroa is a .500 pitcher. He went 20-9 in the real year. This is his 16th start. He pitched 2 innings of relief against the Red Sox when the Yankees were so short-handed in the pen. 2 hits, a run it was earned. He walked 2 and struck out 1. He has not started since the 20. This is his first start since that relief appearance, so he'll go the road. 120 innings, 113 hits, 11 homers, 49 runs, 45 earned. He's walked 43 and struck out 42. He's a fly ball pitcher, and that fastball tops out at 85. What a year Nettles is having. You're right, Jamie. The basketball game has been playing the Oakland Oaks of the ABA. They had a player named Jim Hadnot who was an instructor at the basketball camp I attended in high school. He was also Jason Kidd's godfather. Oh, isn't that cool? What mechanics are you struggling with? It'll be Lupinella in left. I can tell you he's a 2-arm. Mickey Rivers is in right center. He's an 8 and a 5. Thomason is a 3 in right. ABA team. Craig Nettles is a 10 at third. Fred Stanley a 5 at short. Damaso Garcia a 4 at second. Chris Chambliss a 10 at first. Thurman Munson a 9 and an 8 behind the plate. Nelly Figueroa is an 8 on the mound with a .982 fielding percentage. Here are how the Red Sox line up. Rick Burleson leads it off at short. Jerry Remy bats second and hits second and plays second. That's what I'm thinking of. Jim Rice, the DH, will go third. Yastrzemski cleans up in left. Carlton Fisk will bat 5th behind the plate. Freddie Lynn in center will go 6th. George Scott at first will bat 7th. Dwight Evans, who's also struggling, the right fielder, will bat 8th. And Jack Brohammer, the third baseman, goes 9th. Eckersley threw 16 pitches in the first. Burleson has had a bad year. 190, a homer, and 27 RBI. Yep. Dave Gardner does that with the bad teams. He used to do it with the obscure teams. Pitch to Burleson is a ground ball to Chambliss. Takes it to the bag himself, 1 out. Piniella a 6 and a 2 in left, and Thomason is a 3 in right. Jerry Remy at 296, no homers, and 21 RBI. They're playing for a bunt. He draws ball 4. So Remy's on with a walk. For Jim Rice at 333, 28 homers and 72 RBI. A monster year. Throw to first. Remy back. And now they're going to hit and run. Rice swings. And it's a... Don't throw down to second. Remy is out. So the Yankees pitched out. They pulled a run. Good for that. And Remy's thrown out trying to steal. Rice had to pull the bat back. And there's 2 out. And a 1-0 count to Rice. Here's the pitch, and there's a fly ball left center field. Rivers will make a fantastic diving stop on the slop. And that will retire the side. The Red Sox, no runs, no hits, no errors. They don't leave anybody on the caught stealing. After 1, Yankees 1, Red Sox nothing. So Piniella at 277, a homer and 25 RBI. The chalkboard, I would say, is not up to par. The basketball game itself is good. You make a lot of decisions. You can even play the defenses if you want. Pitch to Sweet Lou is a ground ball to Remy. Over to first for the out. Now bring up Jackson at 307. 15 homers and 52 RBI. I ignore the chalkboard. I just play it out and read the play-by-play. But the game itself is good. Pitch to Reggie is right back to Eck. Over to first for the out. 2 out for Thomason at 291. 3 homers and 9 RBI. Popped up right side. Scott is there. And that will do it. So the Yankees go down in order in the second. We go to the bottom of the inning. It's 1-0 Yankees. Yeah, it's a good game, but I just leave the chalkboard off for that. I think it's the worst of the 4. Robbie's excited about the golf game. It should be out, I think, Monday or Tuesday. Here's Yaz. Carl at 286, 11 homers and 35 RBI. The sale, by the way, has been extended. Chalkboard for the hockey isn't bad, Jamie. Although, I'm fine with just playing Strat on the PC, too. Pitch to Yaz is a liner into center field. Rivers moves over and will make the catch. Tribe fan says, yeah, the Eckersley trade was a bonanza for the Tribe. Rick Wise was the lead character going back. I don't know off the top of my head because that's not one I buy every year, but probably about that. How you doing again, Appachatter? His multiple personalities. Here's Pudge Fiskett, 321. 11 homers and 42 RBI. 1-0 Yankees, bottom of the second. Into left. And off the wall. It's going to be extra bases. Fisk is in with a double. That's the first hit for the Red Sox. That brings up Lynn at 285, 9 homers, and 44 RBI. I like ASG better, personally. But the Action PC Golf isn't a bad game. Pitch to Lynn is a liner to right. Thomason gets there. Fisk is back to second. They had him duped. Fisk started to go for third, and Thomason threw a bullet right to Stanley. Was doing the Wheel of Fortune play. So 2 out for Scott at 277, 3 homers, and 17 RBI. Buckeye Todd says, Todd B says, we also got the infamous Ted Cox. Yes, you did. I think the Indians heard Williams, and they went for it. You eventually got Bernie Carbo. What'd you give up for Carbo? Pitch to Scott is strike 3. Figueroa got him on an 0-2 fastball at 85, and that will retire the side. So the Sox get a hit, and they strand a runner. After 2, it's the Yankees 1, the Red Sox nothing. No daytime stream tomorrow. Oh, that might have been it. We'll check in a second because Brohammer will bat second in the inning. As we got to change some things around. Mother's coming, and so it'll be... So we're going to do digital dice at that point, we think. So, no daytime stream tomorrow, and of course, Dave's support group. On Saturday night, Garcia is playing well over his head. 323 with 4 RBI, 10 for 31. Pitch to Garcia, ground ball to Scott, takes it to the bag himself, and that is the first out. For Fred Stanley, 20 for 77, hitting 260 with 2 homers and 10 RBI. Bucky who? That's right, Bucky who. I went there. Pitch to Stanley, strike 3. Eckersley got him on a 2-2 at 92, and that's the second one for Eck. The Red Sox have not quite reached where the Reds were a week ago, but it's close. They've lost 4 straight, and they're now 39 and 37, trailing the Orioles by 8.5 games. The Yankees at 47 and 31 are just a game and a half back, and Milwaukee is won 7-10. Kansas City, Texas finally lost. I wonder how that happened. They're a game and a half out. California 2.5, Minnesota 3.5, Chicago 5. As Oakland swept the Saturday doubleheader from the Royals. National League, the Dodgers are up by 3.5 over Houston. Cincinnati has cut the deficit to 7.5. Ratcast enjoying the ads more than the baseball. And next, Tebow. Mr. Tebow's got the game on the background. So those are the standings for you. Don't forget, today's game was brought to you by Bobby Orr Knee Surgery Simulator. Do it right, and he won't miss the latter half of his career. Todd B's hoping the Tribe reels off 14 wins in a row, so I'll have to show them. Funny thing was that Oakland had lost 14 in a row and then sweeps. Baseball's a funny game. Dennis Eckersley threw 9 batters, 2 2/3 innings, 1 hit and 2 strikeouts. Wasn't the Atari video great? Rivers tripled and scored his first time up. Sure, I can run ads for Ratcats, absolutely. Pitch to Rivers is a liner up the middle. He goes 2 for 2. And Mickey's on with a single. Brings up Nettles, who struck out his first time up. Pitch to Craig is a liner in the left field. That is high off the wall. Yastrzemski will get it. Rivers is going to round third. He has his throwing home. Burleson will throw, and Rivers is in there. Fisk got on the tag, and there's still 2 out. So it's 2-0 Yankees here in the third. Ratcast had used some of Uncle Ron's snake oil. Remember, 25 cents for an 8-ounce bottle, and the family size goes for 75 cents, or 79 cents for a quart. Helps you grow hair. Munson, by the way, is an 0 for 1 with an RBI. Nettles on second, 2-0 Yankees. Here's the pitch, and there's a fly ball, shallow center. Lynn will come in. Family size is a deal indeed. Yankees get a run on 2 hits and no errors. We go to the bottom of the third. Yankees 2, Red Sox nothing. Here's Evans. Boy, is Dwight Evans due. At 186, 9 homers and 35 RBI. You go to digitaldice.com. Yes, snake oils does increase my intangible perceptions of things. Pitch to Dewey is a grounder to third. Nettles across the way for the out. Jack Brohammer. Yeah, Dewey needs some snake oil for sure. Brohammer at 296, a homer and 15 RBI. No, he was with the Red Sox all year, so he definitely was not traded for Bernie Carbo. Well, the best thing, Lorenzo, is a Boston win. You know that. And Snake Oil does help with my intangible algebra skills. 1 out. Pitch to Jack, ground ball to second. Garcia over to Chambliss for the out, 2 away. For Burleson, Figueroa throwing bullets out there. 23 pitches, 9 batters, 2 2/3 innings. A hit, a walk, and a strikeout. Burleson is 0 for 1. Pitch from Figueroa, and that's into right field. Back goes Thomas into the track, but he'll make the catch to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 3, the Yankees 2, the Red Sox nothing. The cannonball one was funny. How many gingerbread men did you kill? Here's Chris Chambliss at 260. 5 homers and 43 RBI. He's 0 for 1. Read you the numbers twice. Don't know why. Still raining here, blowing in from center field. Oh! Hey, we'll take that for you. For fans of shootout hockey, the new season's out today. 29-19-20. So, that's awesome. Pitch to Chambliss. Popped up. Fisk has it. 1 out. Brings up Piniella, who's 0 for 1. Hockey is indeed soccer on ice. And now the weather. Alexa, what's the weather?
Currently, in Burlington it's 57 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. Today, you can expect showers, with a high of 64 degrees and a low of 43 degrees. Enjoy your afternoon.
Thank you.
Of course.
Pitch to Piniella. There's a ground ball to third. Brohammer goes over, has the out. 2 out, and Lou kind of gives me a dirty look. You held my bat for the weather, huh? Now here's a look at what's going on in your neck of the woods this morning. Here's Jackson. Reggie is 0 for 1. Lorenzo had 93 in Fresno. If soccer is kickball without bases, what does that make hockey? Depends on which kind of hockey you're playing. Alexa cannot do color. Alexa, what's your favorite color?
I like ultraviolet. It glows with everything.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
There you go. Even she's throwing me a pun. Pitch to Jackson. Ball 4. That was deep. Yes, it was. Brings up Thomason, who's 0 for 1. Reggie not a threat to steal. 2 out, top the 4th. 2-0 Yankees. Thomason, line drive to third. Brohammer is there and will make the catch. And so, 74 degrees in St. Pete. The Yankees go down in order. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 2-0 New York. That brings up Jerry Remy, who walked and was thrown out trying to steal his first time up. Not going to bunt. Here's a base hit in the right field. Thomason will pick it up. And this time we won't try to steal Remy. Here's Rice. He's 0 for 1. Figueroa goes to plate. Up the middle. Rivers has that one snared down. And there's 1 out. So Remy holds it first. Yaz at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Lefties are going to struggle at Fenway today. Batting average -2%. Home runs -21. But righties go ahead and touch that wall. 15% higher in average and a 40% better chance for a home run. Good league average. Throw to first. Remy back. Yastrzemski draws a walk. So the Red Sox got something cooking here in the 4th. Runners on first and second. 1 out for Fisk, who doubled his first time up. Pitch. Center field. Rivers makes the catch. Remy will bluff. Didn't have a great chance of getting there. Rivers has a decent arm. He's a 5. Here's Lynn. Freddie 0 for 1. 2-0 Yankees, bottom of the 4th. Pitch to Fred. Up the middle, a base hit. Remy will round third and score. Yes, we'll stop at third. The Red Sox are on the board, 2-1. For George Scott, who struck out his first time up. Lorenzo's in a pickle. I spend my time on soccer streams, usually British citizen streaming, so it's football, defending the American indifference to their sport, and spend time on U.S. streams defending soccer. Well, it is your cross to bear. Pitch to Scott, and that's into right field. Thomason goes back to the track. He'll make the catch to retire the side. The Sox 3-2, but they get a run on 2 hits and no errors after 4. Yankees 2, Red Sox 1. So Garcia, Stanley, and Rivers here to face Eck in the 5th. Ball 4. I like soccer. Fred Stanley struck out his first time up. Must be sitting on a hitting streak. Can't tell because Garcia's in the way. Second walk for Dennis. Pitch to Stanley. Gets away from Fisk. And now I can't. It's a pass ball, but Garcia held up. Stanley was trying to bunt. And it got away from Fisk, and Garcia will hold. So it's technically not a pass ball. They play for the bunt. Stanley swings into left center field. Lynn will grab it for the out. 1 out for Rivers, who has singled once and tripled. Scored twice. He's 2 for 2. So through 18 batters, Eckersley at 68 pitches. 4 in the 3rd innings. 3 hits. 2 walks. 2 runs, both earned, and 2 strikeouts. Rivers gonna go 3 for 3. That's in the left center. Garcia will hold at second, and the Yankees have runners on first and second. 1 out for Nettles, who is struck out and doubled, not necessarily in that order, and drove in his 56th run of the year. This is the Yankees' 79th game. Up the middle, base hit. Garcia will hold at third, and they are loaded for Munson, who is 0 for 2. He already drove in a run. That's 43. Jamie likes soccer. Spent a lot of time over the years with his daughter's soccer club. Pitch to Munson. Infield fly is called. Burleson will make the grab in the rain. 2 out. But can you bend it like Beckham, Todd? Here's Chambliss. He's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. Runners go. Ground ball to Remy. Over to first for the out. So no runs, 2 hits, and no errors. And so halfway home, it's the Yankees 2, the Red Sox 1. So that's how we got here. Fielder's choice to make it 1-0. Nettles a double to make it 2-0. And Freddie Lynn got one back in the 4th. A concert commercial. And that's the pitching lines. So 2 runs, 5 hits for the Yankees. A run on 3 hits and no errors for the Red Sox. Evans is 0 for 1. Todd B got a Buffalo Wild Wings ad. Wings sound good. And since I haven't had lunch yet, it might be wings. Evans 0 for 1. Figueroa ready to start the bottom of the 5th. Pitch to Dewey is a ground ball base hit right side. So that's the 4th hit for the Red Sox. Here's Brohammer. He's 0 for 1. Time travel I like too. I wish he'd release more stuff for it. And that's a good... All those Richard Hanna games are good cards and dice. Good port to the computer. Here's Brohammer. He's 0 for 1. Figueroa deals, and there's a ground ball deep in the hole. Stanley can only have a play at first. Maybe Brohammer runs. They got him on a bang-banger. They got him on the bang-banger, and Evans, the tying run, goes to second. And that brings up Burleson, who's 0 for 2. Once you go to Football Manager, as Lorenzo says, you'll never go back. Figueroa delivers. Ground ball, base hit, right side. That's going all the way to the wall. The game is tied. Burleson's on with a double, and it's 2-2. So through 19 batters, Figueroa, 57 pitches, 4 1/3 innings, 5 hits. Both runs are now earned. He's walked 2 and struck out 1. Yeah, Richard is just an incredible guy. Here's Remy. They're playing back. 1 out. Pitch to the Rem Dog. Into right field. Thomason goes back. Burleson will go back and tag, and he goes to third. 2 out. Tebow says, I got the Charmin toilet paper ad with the Blue Bears. I better start pooping since they're working on a clock making TP. Yep. He does. Yeah, he's just so good. Tribe fan, how are you this afternoon? So Burleson on third, 2 out for Rice, who's 0 for 2. Pitch to Figueroa. Ground ball, base hit, left side. Burleson scores. The Red Sox go up 3-2. And Rice brings home a big run. Cornholio's grandchildren, them Bears. Yep. So here's Yaz. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Throw to first, Rice back. He's not going anywhere. Yastrzemski in the right. Thomason will make the catch to retire the side. And so the Red Sox put 2 on the board on 3 hits and no errors. After 5, it's the Red Sox 3, the Yankees 2. So it'll be Piniella, Jackson, and Thomason. He has been busy in right field. So another month for you guys in Ohio, right? Piniella, Jackson, and Thomason here in the 6th. Pitch from Eck is into right field. Evans has it for the out. You are paying attention. Here's Reggie. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Yankees. They've left 5 on. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Boston with 4 left on. Some North American Soccer League would be great for that game, I agree. What shenanigans? Well, I'm managing, so how many shenanigans do you think? X delivers. Ground ball to second. Remy deep in the hole. Over to first for the out. So 2 out for Thomason, who's 0 for 2. Eckersley delivers. Ball 4. So the tying run is on for Garcia, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. 3rd walk for Eck. He has struck out 2. Here's the pitch. Popped up left side. Brohammer and Burleson. It's Burleson, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 5.5, it's the Red Sox 3, the Yankees 2. So Fisk, Lynn, and Scott. New up. Carlton's 1 for 2. Yeah, because, 14-game winning streaks are common, Robbie. Pitch from Figueroa is in the right. Thomason has been busy, and he'll make the catch. Actually, I think the Yankees are better coming into the second half because they got Bob Lemon. But they still have a game and a half behind Baltimore. Here's Fred. Lynn is 1 for 2. He singled and drove him his 45th run of the year earlier. Pitch Into right. Thomason has it for the out, 2 away. Brings up George Scott, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Tom, you paid better attention than I am. That's his 8th putout out there. Pitch to Scott. Ground ball, base hit right side. So that's the 7th hit. Figueroa, pitch count-wise, is doing fine. Here's Dwight Evans. 1 for 2. He's got a single and a run scored. He's still hitting 189. And there's into left center. Rivers will pick it up. Dewey's going for 2. He's in there. So that's the 8th hit for the Red Sox. So here's Brohammer. He's 0 for 2. Ground ball foul, first base side. Count goes to a ball and 2 strikes. Figueroa not a strikeout pitcher. He fanned 92 in 253 real innings. 1-2. Ground ball to Garcia. Should end the inning. Over to first. And Brohammer is retired. No runs. 2 hits. The Red Sox strand 2. There's a shock and a half for you. After 6, it's Boston 3, the Yankees 2. Eckersley giving me the fatigue warning. That was a huge out. The Red Sox could have pumped home a couple more here. Stanley 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Rivers and Nettles to face the Eck here in the 7th. Strike 3 gets away from Fisk. Throw to Scott in time, so that's 1 away. So Eckersley threw 27 batters, 108 pitches, 6 1/3 innings, 5 hits, 3 walks, and 3 strikeouts. Rivers has 3 of the 5 hits. He's got 2 singles and a triple. And 2 runs scored. Pitch in the center. They should get him this time. Lynn, 2 out. Did Stanley run like a chicken? Yes, he did. And a screwdriver at the same time. I'm kind of, or a tape measure. So the rain has stopped. And so is the wind. Here's Nettles. He's 2 for 3. Single, double, and RBI. Popped up. Fisk goes back on the screen. So the count is full. 3-2 the count. And there's a fly ball to right. Evans makes the catch to retire the side. Stretch time, 3-2 Boston. John Kiley on the orchestra, on the organ, while you go out and get the much superior Fenway Franks. They're Dave Little's wrestlers. The rain stopped, Mr. Lorenzo. And so go get your much superior Fenway Franks today. Burleson 1 for 3. He's got himself a double, an RBI, and a run scored. So it's Figueroa through 27 batters, 83 pitches. 6 innings, 8 hits. He has walked 2 and struck out 1. Pitch to Burleson. Struck him out. He got him. Swung and a miss. That's 2 for Figueroa. Now bring up Remy, who's 1 for 2. With a walk and a run scored. Why, Lorenzo, that would be a big old bottle of Uncle Ron snake oil. 25 cents for the 8-ounce variety, 79 for the family-sized quart. They were sent to the gulag. I believe they're guarding you. Pitch to Remy. And that will be a fly ball to right. Thomason is there. And 2 out for Rice, who's 1 for 3. Jimmy drove in a run, got a single. 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors for Boston. They've left 6 on. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Yankees. They've also left 6 on. Pitch to Rice is a ground ball to third. Nettles over to Chambliss, and that will retire the side. No, it got away from Chambliss. How about that? The throw was high. It went in the dugout, and Rice will take second on the error. And now bring up, so Figueroa thought he was done with the inning. 0 for 2 with a walk. Here's the pitch. Rice goes. Ground ball, base hit right side. Rice will score. Yaz is on first, and it's 4-2. So here's Carlton Fisk, who is 1 for 3. He's doubled. Yeah, the chalkboard doesn't do the errors right. Lorenzo looking for conspiracy theories in his own mirror. Pitch to Fisk, who's 1 for 3 into right field. Thomason, and that will retire the side. But the Red Sox get another run on the air by whoever that was. A run on a hit and 1 error. After 7, it's 4-2 Red Sox. But the heart of the order here, Munson, Chambliss, and Piniella. Munson is 0 for 3. Eckersley, don't know how many of these 6 outs he'll get. Up the middle, back to Eck, over to first, 1 out. This game's going fast, too. Here's Chambliss, he's 0 for 3. Eck from the wind. And there's a base hit left field. Yastrzemski will pick it up. That was in the hole. And that's the 6th Yankee hit. So Piniella, who is 0 for 3, is the tying run. So Robbie's rooting for the Yankees. Well, that's too bad the Rangers won't win again this year. Fisk and Eckersley have a conversation. This has been a good one. Piniella, this should be 2. Burleson to Remy for 1. Over to Scott for 2. And that will retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Red Sox 4, Yankees 2. So Lynn, Scott, and Evans. Lynn is 1 for 3 with an RBI. And that hit was a single. Figueroa, by the way, is only throwing 95 through 7. And that's into right field for a base hit just in front of Thomason, and Lynn is 2 for 4. Brings up Scott, the boomer, 1 for 3 with a strikeout. That's right. They won't win again this year. Yeah, Lynn really, at that point, just was useless against lefties. Pitch to Scott. Struck him out, so Figueroa got him on an 0-2, looking at 85. Then that's the 3rd for Big Ed. Here's Evans, Dewey 2 for 3, single, doubled, and scored a run. And there's a liner in the left. Back goes Piniella. Goodbye. So Dwight Evans has come out of his slump in a big, big way, and it's now 6-2 Boston. Here it is again. They were in the ballpark in America holding that one in. That was high off the screen. And all Piniella could do was turn and watch it go. So 6-2, 1 out. And for Evans, that's his 10th of the year. He's still hitting 195. Here's Brohammer. He's 0 for 3. Pitched from Figueroa. Fouled off the mask of Munson. Ow. And the count is 1-2. It'll be Jackson, Thomason, and Garcia. Now who the Yankees won up in the 9th. Right back to Figueroa. Over to Chambliss. And that's 2. Here's Burleson, 1 for 4. A double, a run scored, a strikeout, and an RBI. Pitch. And that's into right center field. Burleson will hold. He's going to go for it. Gonna run on Mickey Rivers. A throw from to Garcia, not in time. So the Red Sox are taking some advantage here in this one-game series against the Yankees. They will meet 8 times in September. Whether it means anything for the Red Sox depends on how well they do. So here's Remy, 1 for 3, with a run scored and a walk. That hit was a single. Rivers is actually giving it an average arm of 5. Remy, into right. Thomason will make the catch. Yep, it was obviously a makeup game, Robbie. I'll take your word for it. So we go to the 9th. Eckersley to face Jackson, Thomason, and Garcia. Red Sox 2 runs on 3 hits and no errors on the homer by Evans. We go to the 9th. 6-2 Boston. Reggie 0 for 2 with a walk. Eckersley delivers. Into right field, gone. Oh, my goodness, did he ever get all of that one? Oh, my goodness. Number 16 was a moonshot, and it's 6-3. My goodness. So Eckersley, that's the 18th home run he's given up. Thomason 0 for 2 with a walk. Pitch to Gary. Struck him out. 1 away on an 0-2 right down Broadway. And he beat the poop out of that ball. I never trust what the measurements are. Garcia 0 for 2 with a walk. Eckersley now. It is a safe situation. What was that launch angle? Saturn V launch angle. Holy poops. Pitch to Garcia. Right back to Eck. Over to first. And there's 2 out. So 1 out for the Yankees. Let's see what they do. Did they pinch hit for Fred Stanley? He's 0 for 3. He has struck out twice. And everybody up is at Fenway. I don't eat pineapple pizza, Robbie. That's yours. They're not going to pinch hit. Into center field. Lynn makes the catch, and the Red Sox get this one. They beat the Yankees 6-3. So 6 runs, 12 hits, and no errors. The Yankees, 3 runs, 7 hits, and an error. And Eckersley goes to 8-7. They both go the distance. 9 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs, all earned, a home run. Ratcast will resub now. I appreciate that. He's walked 3 and struck out 4. He threw 151 pitches. His count was 136. Figueroa, 8 innings, 12 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned. The home run to Evans. He walked 2 and struck out 3. And so the Red Sox go to 40-37. And so let's play the rest of the day in baseball. No double headers on this July 3rd. St. Louis 7, the Cubbies 4. Thomas gets his first win. Tyson with his 5th homer. Mike Paxton, by the way, throws a complete game 1-0 shutout over Baltimore to beat Scotty McGregor. Pat Kelly 1 for 3, 2 stolen bases and a walk. Toronto beats Detroit 8-6. Jim Clancy goes to 4-8. John Mayberry with 2 RBI. Pittsburgh beat Montreal. Larry Parrish 3 for 4 with a 6th homer of the year. John Candelaria goes to 5-5. Cincinnati shuts out Houston 8-0. Fred Norman goes to 6-6. Pete Rose 4 for 4 with 3 doubles. Chicago behind 17 hits. Pounds Texas. Pounds Texas 14-1. Nordhagen 4 for 5 with 2 doubles. Ken Kravik goes to 5-6. Milwaukee beats Minnesota 4-2. Andy gets the win. He goes to 7-4. Lescano with his 10th of the year. California pounds Kansas City 17-9. Chris Knapp goes to 10-6. San Francisco 11-6 over San Diego. Barr with a win. Seattle 4, Oakland 3. Glenn Abbott goes to 6-4. And the Dodgers beat the Braves 5-3. Bert Hooton goes to 12-3. Reggie Smith with his 14th of the year. Kansas City, by the way, walked 10 California batters. San Francisco pounds out 16 hits. And the Dodgers stole 5 bases. Sunday at noon. Saturday in the park. Every day's the 4th of July. Another day in the park. Every day's the 4th of July. It's the Royals and the Angels. Sunday. So Philadelphia by 4 over Pittsburgh. Los Angeles by 4.5 over Houston. 7.5 over Cincinnati. The Orioles stay a game and a half on top of the Yankees. The Brewers have cut their lead to 5, and the Red Sox are 7.5 back. A man selling ice cream, waiting for his song. Yes, Kansas City by a game and a half over Texas and California. And the Reds are 3 back of Houston. The Reds played a good weekend baseball. Tuesday afternoon, it'll be, speaking of the Houston Astros and Cincinnati Reds, that's what we got for you as we head to the All-Star break. Wednesday. Did we pick out a game? Yep. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Deep in the heart of Texas. The Yankees and the Rangers on Wednesday. On Friday, we got the Yankees and the Brewers. And leading up to the All-Star break, I thought I picked up Baltimore and Kansas City. And to the break, at the moment, we have the Dodgers and the Astros. So hopefully that takes care of everybody's itches for a while. But the Rangers will be back to face the Yankees. And do you really think that I'm going to root for the New York Yankees, Robbie? Do you really think that at all? No. All right, gang, that'll do it. I'm going to find something for lunch when the wifey's done with her appointment. We'll talk to you tonight. So we'll see you then. Have a good day.